Good evening. Welcome to Election in America 2020. Tonight we have former Representative Beto O'Rourke, who ran in the 2018 Senate race against Senator Ted Cruz, versus, of course, the incumbent President Donald Trump. Today we start off with our 7 p.m. poll closings totaling up to 60 electoral votes from 6 states. Out of the state of Virginia, not so much a crucial swing state, but a swing state regardless. The state of Virginia will go to Beto O'Rourke with its 13 electoral votes. No surprise from the state of Vermont, the solidly Democratic state, 3 electoral votes going to Beto O'Rourke. Donald Trump will carry the state of Kentucky, and it's 8 electoral votes, no surprise here, and out of his vice president's home state of Indiana, 11 electoral votes to add to Donald Trump's column. Out of the state of South Carolina, it is currently too early to call with its 9 electoral votes at stake, and the state of Georgia is too close to call, Donald Trump with a narrow lead, 16 electoral votes at stake. On our current electoral map, Donald Trump has 19 electoral votes leading Beto O'Rourke, who has 16 electoral votes. It is now time for the 7:30 p.m. poll closings with 38 electoral votes from 2 crucial swing states. The state of South Carolina, previously too early to call, will now land in the Donald Trump column, 9 electoral votes. Donald Trump will also carry the state of West Virginia, no surprise here, 5 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. The state of North Carolina, however, is too close to call. Beto O'Rourke has a strong lead over Donald Trump, 15 electoral votes at stake. In the state of Ohio, 18 electoral votes. Now Donald Trump has the lead in this state, 18 electoral votes that he won back in 2016, too close to call. And on our current electoral map, Donald Trump has 33 electoral votes and Beto O'Rourke has 16. Keep in mind the magic number to win is 270 electoral votes. It is now time for our 8 p.m. poll closings with a whopping 172 electoral votes at stake. From the state of Alabama, 9 electoral votes. Donald Trump is the projected winner. No real surprise here. No surprise from the state of Mississippi with its 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump the projected winner. Donald Trump will also carry the state of Missouri, and it's 10 electoral votes. Again, no surprise here. The state of Tennessee, 11 electoral votes. Donald Trump the projected winner. Donald Trump will also carry the state of Oklahoma. I believe in this state, every single county went for Donald Trump back in 2016. 7 electoral votes. The state of Illinois, 20 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. Beto O'Rourke will also carry the state of Maryland, and it's 10 electoral votes. The state of Delaware, with its 3 electoral votes, Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. 3 electoral votes again. The state of New Jersey, 14 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. From the state of Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes will go to Beto O'Rourke. Beto O'Rourke will also carry the state of Connecticut, and it's 7 electoral votes. Democratic Party can also count on the state of Rhode Island with its 4 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke, again, the projected winner, and he wins all 4 electoral votes in the state of Maine. Beto O'Rourke will carry all 4 of their electoral votes from the state of Maine, meaning the first flip of tonight is from Maine's 2nd congressional district. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. The District of Columbia, the most liberal part of the United States, Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. Only 3 electoral votes out of the total of 538, so not too consequential for either side. The state of Florida is currently too close to call. Beto O'Rourke is narrowly behind Donald Trump with 29 electoral votes at stake every single presidential election campaign. The state of Pennsylvania, Beto O'Rourke is ahead of Donald Trump. This is a state that Donald Trump carried back in 2016 by less than 1%, 20 electoral votes at stake. From the state of New Hampshire, also too close to call, 4 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke also leading Donald Trump in this state with 80% of precincts reporting. On our current electoral map, we have a lot more states filled in, with Donald Trump at 76 electoral votes and now leading Beto O'Rourke at 92 electoral votes. It is now time for the 8:30 p.m. poll closings from the state of Arkansas with its 6 electoral votes. As you can expect, the state of Arkansas with its 6 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. This is a solid Republican state. Nothing else was expected. On our map, not much has changed. Donald Trump now at 82 electoral votes and Beto O'Rourke still leading at 92 electoral votes. It is now time for our 9 p.m. poll closings with a number of states coming in, totaling up to 156 electoral votes. The state of South Dakota, 3 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. Along with South Dakota, North Dakota with another 3 electoral votes to add to the GOP column. Donald Trump will also carry the state of Wyoming, the state that voted for him the most back in 2016. 3 electoral votes from Wyoming landing in the GOP column. The GOP will also carry the state of Nebraska. All 5 of their electoral votes will go to Donald Trump, meaning Nebraska's 2nd district will not be up for it being too close to call. The state of Nebraska as a whole will go to Donald Trump. The state of Louisiana, 8 electoral votes as expected. Donald Trump, the projected winner. There was an interesting race here about a year ago in the governor's race, which ended up in a Democratic victory. The state of Colorado, 9 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. Not so much a swing state this time around. It was back in 2016, but since the midterm elections have happened and a number of factors have influenced the race, Beto O'Rourke has won the state of Colorado at the top of the hour. Another state that previously was characterized as a swing state early on, actually, in this election season, not so much now. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner from the state of New Mexico with its 5 electoral votes. Out of the state of New York, 29 electoral votes. Donald Trump's home state, 29 electoral votes you can add to the Beto O'Rourke column. Not that much of contention here from the GOP. The state of Michigan, however, this is the first state flip. This is a big one. The state of Michigan, 16 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. The state of Michigan is now going into the Democratic column, meaning it now flips from red to blue. Beto O'Rourke will carry the state of Michigan, 16 electoral votes. The state of Pennsylvania, yet another flip going from red to blue. The state of Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. Again, both Michigan and Pennsylvania were won by Donald Trump back in 2016 by less than 1%, which all led him to his victory by sweeping the Rust Belt. The state of New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes, not a flip, but a hold for the Democratic Party. Hillary Clinton won this state back in 2016 by less than 2,000 votes, and it now goes into the Beto O'Rourke column, 4 electoral votes. In the state of Minnesota, 10 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. Again, not so much a swing state now, but it was characterized as a swing state back in 2016. Many states have shifted in favor of the Democratic column. And out of the state of Wisconsin, it is too close to call. Beto O'Rourke leads Donald Trump with 10 electoral votes at stake. This state, along with Pennsylvania and Michigan, were states that Donald Trump won by less than 1%. Again, without those 3 states, Donald Trump would not have been elected president back in 2016, so they are as crucial to him now as they were back then. From the state of Arizona, yet again another swing state. The state of Arizona was a swing state back in 2016, went for the Democratic Party back in 2018 in both the House and Senate elections, and we have an interesting Senate election now in the state of Arizona as well, along with its presidential race. Donald Trump narrowly leads Beto O'Rourke in the state of Arizona with 11 electoral votes at stake. And the state of Kansas is currently too early to call. 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump is currently leading. Again, we do not have enough information. If you remember back in 2018, it actually flipped to the Democratic column in the governor's race, which is one of the main reasons why it's currently too early to call. Obviously, this is still a solidly Republican state. We just do not have enough information to make a full-on characterization of this race. And the state of Texas, Beto O'Rourke's home state, 38 electoral votes, too early to call. If you remember back in 2018, Beto O'Rourke did run for the United States Senate, and that's pretty much how he's known now. Too early to call from the state of Texas, 38 electoral votes. And on our current electoral map, we have a lot more yellow on that map, totaling up to Beto O'Rourke at 185 electoral votes to Donald Trump at 104. It is now time for our 10 p.m. poll closings with 21 electoral votes ranging from 4 states. The state of Utah, 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. No surprise there. The state of Montana, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the projected winner. The state of Texas, not so much a really close state, but Texas going to Donald Trump. It was closer than in 2016, which does characterize this race as a swing state, but Donald Trump is still the winner regardless. Beto O'Rourke definitely narrowed up this race. But the 38 electoral votes will still remain in the Donald Trump column again. And in the state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump is the projected winner here. No real surprise here. It was just too early to call because of early speculation of increased voter turnout amongst minorities. Ended up going into the Republican column as expected. Now, the state of Nevada is currently too early to call. 6 electoral votes at stake, joined by the state of Iowa, another state too early to call with, yet again, another 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump leads in Iowa. Beto O'Rourke leads in the state of Nevada. On our current electoral map, we have a little bit more red in there, shifting up Donald Trump's numbers to 161 electoral votes to Beto O'Rourke's 185. It is now time for our 11 p.m. poll closings from the state of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, California, and Hawaii. The state of Idaho, 4 electoral votes. Donald Trump is the projected winner. No surprise there. The state of Georgia, however, this is a key characterization. The state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes, crucial to Donald Trump's victory if he is to win this time around. Donald Trump will carry the state of Georgia with its 16 electoral votes remaining in the GOP column. Another state remaining in the GOP column, North Carolina, 15 electoral votes. Donald Trump is the projected winner. The state of California, however, 55 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. Huge win for the Democrats in this state every single election season. The state of Washington, 12 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. He will also carry the state of Oregon with its 7 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke, the projected winner. And the state of Hawaii, 4 electoral votes landing in his column. Now, out of the state of Nevada, its 6 electoral votes will go to Beto O'Rourke. This is an earlier characterization than we expected, but still remaining in the Democratic column. Went for Hillary Clinton back in 2016, now going for Beto O'Rourke. Beto O'Rourke now currently leads Donald Trump, as he did before, actually, at 269 electoral votes. Now, the interesting thing about this number is, yes, it is one away from 270 electoral votes. But as we previously projected tonight, the Democratic Party will retain control of the House of Representatives, which means that if there is an eventual tie between Donald Trump and Beto O'Rourke will likely become president of the United States, and Donald Trump, as vice president, Mike Pence, will probably go on to be vice president of the United States. Beto O'Rourke currently has 269 electoral votes. Donald Trump has 192. And we have a state call from the state of Wisconsin. We apologize for the error above. There are only 10 electoral votes at stake. The state of Wisconsin, with its 10 electoral votes, Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner, and this is the one that seals the deal. Flipping back from the Republican column, on our current electoral map, looking at the electoral numbers, Beto O'Rourke now has 279 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 192, which means that Beto O'Rourke will go on to be the next president of the United States of America. This Beto O'Rourke will carry over 270 electoral votes and will go on to be the 46th president of the United States of America. As you can see, he has 9 past the magic number. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. It is now time for our 1 a.m. poll closings with 3 electoral votes at stake and the remaining calls from a number of states. The state of Alaska, 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump is the projected winner. The state of Ohio, 18 electoral votes. This is not too big of a win for Donald Trump, considering he won here back in 2016 by 9%. The state of Ohio will go to Donald Trump, 18 electoral votes. He will also carry the Sunshine State of Florida, 29 electoral votes. Donald Trump is the projected winner. Donald Trump will also carry the state of Iowa with its 6 electoral votes. Again, Donald Trump is the projected winner, but this is an interesting flip. The state of Arizona, 11 electoral votes. Beto O'Rourke is the projected winner. If you remember back in 2018, the Democratic Party was able to win here in both House and Senate elections. Arizona going to the Democratic column, 11 electoral votes, a flip from red to blue. Now, if you look at our electoral college numbers, Beto O'Rourke has 290 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 248, and our finalized map with flips from Maine's 2nd District, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and now Arizona. Thank you guys for watching this video. This video was completely decided by you guys, if you hadn't known. Over 800 responses. That is absolutely insane. What was interesting to me was the fact that you guys chose Arizona to flip over a state like Florida or even Texas. Arizona, yes, I do see an argument for that one, but I just thought that if Arizona was going to flip, you guys would also have chosen Florida or another state. But I do pretty much agree with this map. Again, this is not my prediction. This was a subscriber-decided election night. And I know I don't always include that in the title, so not everyone knows that. But if you go over to head to my community tab on my channel, you'll probably see some of the subscriber-decided election nights down that feed. And I do sometimes post them or not. It really just depends on what you guys want to see next. Remember to comment down suggestions below. I do like analyzing polls based off just the data that's given and what it means for the Democratic, Republican general election, Democratic and Republican parties. But you know, altogether, it's just really fun to do. So make sure to comment down what you guys really want to see next. So that wraps up today's video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I will see you all tomorrow.